Yeah, everybody knows what day it is. It's hashtag Friday Pie Day. I appreciate everybody for showing up. Hopefully everybody's having a good hashtag Friday Pie Day. Well, let's be real. Everyone was having a good hashtag Friday Pie Day. We were all having a really good time until this happened, right? So everybody was having a great hashtag Friday Pie Day until Bybit got hacked, right? So Bybit got hacked, $1.5 billion. And yes, I say that with a B. With a B. $1.5 billion worth of Ethereum absolutely wrecked the market, absolutely wrecked long positions. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. You know, could you have predicted this with the technicals? I don't know, maybe. Barely, right? It just keeps going down, man. It just keeps going down. I mean, I don't even for real want to be on this stream because I want to be trading. Like, this is wild stuff happening in the market right now. It's nuts, right? So with that being said, everybody that's here, I appreciate you for showing up. We salute you. Anybody that's here from the future, hello from the past. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. And then boom, baby, bang on that notification bell. We've got the Wolfer Power Hour in like an hour from now. If you want to catch some trades, catch some TA, stuff like that, have at it, man. We'll be there doing the thing like we always do every single day. So with all that being said, let's just get straight to it, man. Bitcoin just got absolutely murdered, dude. I mean, it's just, we're all straight up not having a good time. You know, that's just what it is. We're all just straight up. Hold on. I got to get my screen. There we go. Yeah, we're all straight up not having a good time right now. I mean, that's just what it is. You know, I wish that I could say that we were, but
like, I'm feeling a little irked, or at least like irked adjacent. And then these guys bringing their bad vibes. Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.
I mean, we got RSI all the way down here at, 35. Once it gets down here below 30, that's where you get into oversold territory. So, I mean, the end could be near, right? We're starting to bounce here. I wish I would have been able to take my long right here at 96.6. That would have been a nice little long. You're looking at the stochastics. Stochastics are bottomed out, man. They went to zero. I went to zero. Right? So, boom, you jump up on that, and, we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I mean, the stochastic's looking like it wants to curl back up. So, I mean, you might see some nice pumpage here, is my opinion. You might see it pump back up here. Because here's why this is happening. Let's be real. This is why this is happening. So, not only did Argentina's president, Milei, he's facing impeachment now, which is wild. Coffeezilla exposed this dude, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Then we'll talk about some Wolfer stuff. We'll see what we can extrapolate from the markets and stuff. So, if you want to understand why all of this is happening in the market right now, go no further than the Bybit exchange getting hacked for $1.4 billion in ETH-related tokens, right? So, the hacker actually took control of their cold wallet. And this cold wallet was a multi-sig, too. They sent a multi-signature thing to their people, and then apparently the people signed that multi-sig whatever, right? And guess what happened? They changed the smart contract stuff on their cold wallet. Boom, brought out $1.4 billion worth of ETH, man. Is that not crazy? Like, dude, it's a wild place, man. Crypto is a wild place. So here you can see it, 3,500 ETH right here, man. That is nutty. Blacklist addresses associated with the hack. Bybit confirmed the incident and provided an update. Yeah, I mean, they literally sent out a tweet about this. Yeah, right here. The specific transaction was musked. All the signers saw the musked UI, which showed the correct address, and the URL was from Safe, which is multi-sig wallet. However, the signing message was to change the smart contract logic of the ETH cold wallet, and then the hacker took control of $1.5 billion worth of ETH, man. That is crazy, dude. Like, look at ETH. That sucks, man. I mean, that's wild, man. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically what happened with Bitcoin today. Why did Bitcoin dump out? Well, I mean, it did. It hit a nice move, took out the previous swing high. RSI was getting oversold up here, or overbought, and so was the stochastics. So, like, was it going to pull back even without that? Yes. But was it going to pull back from $99,500 all the way to $96,600? No, probably not. Probably not. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Bybit. Absolutely wrecked the market. So there's that. Then you've got XRP, right? They're supposed to be a part of the crypto reserve, right? After Donald's social media post. Well, let's see what the post said, man. Where's it at? What did it say? Oh, people are saying, oh, there's only a 15% possibility of this actually happening. Shared an article on Truth Social that detailed Ripple's expanding business activity in the U.S. after his election. Dude, people are so stupid. Because he shared an article. They're like, oh, they're going to get added to the reserve. Blah, blah, blah. So does that mean that if he like tweets about real estate, that they're going to add real estate to the national treasury too? Some of these articles, man, people are stupid. Okay. Now, Brazil has approved its first spot XRP ETF, and they are looking to XRPL, which is the stable coin, as their local currency. I mean, there's big stuff popping in the markets right now, and you would think that that would send this bad boy to new all-time highs, but it is not. So here's my bias on that. A lot of this stuff, people don't care about it, man. They don't care. People are past the point of caring now. People want fundamentals, and I don't think people are as bullish on governments using cryptos. People got into crypto to de-bank, to de-government, to custody their own funds, right? And I don't think people are rocking with all this government stuff. Like, if Bitcoin... So here's the dark corner of that, right? Everybody's all bullish. Oh, Bitcoin strategic reserve for the United States, for the state of Texas, for Brazil, for Argentina. Okay. If every country gets a Bitcoin strategic reserve for $50 billion, right? There's only 21 million total Bitcoin in the entire world. How much Bitcoin is going to be left over for you? The governments are going to control all of the Bitcoin, man. That's what people don't realize about these reserves, these strategic reserves and stuff like that. It's not going to help your bags. It will at first, but it's not going to help you in a long-term holding scenario. It's actually going to wreck you, because then they're going to take and seize control of basically the entire market. Okay, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're gearing up to do it right now, and they're showing you their hand, showing you all of this stuff, man. And they're not just going after Bitcoin. They're going after ETH, XRP, to friggin' Solana, man. Like, if these large institutions and the governments and banks of the world, right, and the hedge funds are controlling all of the Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies, then how does that help you? How does that help you? Here's the only good news about BitGet. Apparently, they're still solvent even if they don't get the ETH back. How? Who knows? But we will see. And Bitcoin continues to plummet. Dude, I'm placing a trade. You guys are gonna have to hold on, because this is crazy down here. I'll do it off of my phone. I don't care. I'd rather do it on the actual exchange, but all right, see how it goes. Put some more longs in, man. Put some more longs in. We're already in a long trade. Our long trade just got friggin' wrecked. I mean, this thing was in massive profit up here, like $1,500, and then it just fell off a cliff 2, 4, 5 hours ago at about what was that, 9 a.m. our time, something like that. Now we're in recovery mode. We're in please save my trade mode. Like, yeah, this sucks. Yeah, seeing stuff like this, it really irks you. Or at least irked adjacent.
Like, I'm feeling a little irked, or at least like irked adjacent, and then
Thanks, Bybit. All right, then we've got Pi Network, who's opening their mainnet launch, and they had a pretty decent rally for their token. And then guess what happened? Boom, crash out to the tune of negative 50%. So Pi Network's actually been building for about 2 to 3 years. And they finally came out, and now it's trending. It did surge by about 45% in the first hour, but then, $2.10, and then bam, guess what happened? Right? Volume spiked over 1,700%, and then boom, 52% retracement down to $1, man. That's crazy. That is just absolutely diabolical. We don't like to see stuff like that, but they do have a fully diluted market cap of $83 billion somehow already, and they just launched a friggin' 8 seconds ago. Now, let's talk about this guy, okay? So the Argentine president, which is Milei or whatever dude's name is, we need to go to the crypto bubbles, by the way, and see what's going on over here. Yeah, everything's wrecked. Everything is wrecked. I mean, this might be a good buying opportunity for some of these like AVAX, probably at $25. Yep, $24.50. I bet you ETH is down to like 2,500. Now $26.60. Let's see, where's Solana at? I mean, this could be a good little buying opportunity for people if they were, paying attention enough to do it, right? Where's crypto.com? Yeah, 8.3 cents. Where is Solana at? We'll just type it in. Yeah, 170, man. I mean, everything's getting absolutely wrecked. So you got this guy. This guy's probably going to get impeached, right? And then you have all of these kind of tweets and stuff like that coming out about it, where people are talking about this one guy who was involved with the project basically said hey, they leaked some whatever they're called, like private DMs or whatever. And the guy was like, yo, I own the Argentine president. Whenever we're ready, we can just have him tweet about it, retweet it, and then we'll pump it, and then we'll dump it, right? So whenever Libra came out, right, he shared a tweet about it. And then he was like, oh, I wasn't pumping and dumping it. I was just, sharing a tweet. And that's what all these guys do. Adam22 just did the same thing, where he tries to say, oh, I didn't do anything about I wasn't trying to pump it and dump it. I literally just shared a tweet. It's not that big of a deal. And this dude literally got I think it's a 2 or 3 part series done on him now by Coffeezilla, where Coffeezilla basically uncovered everything that was happening. And these same people allegedly from Coffeezilla's videos were involved in the Trump meme coins and all that type of stuff, and they were figuring out ways to snipe the coin before it launched and all that stuff, and they made a bunch of money off of it. And then now apparently they've umped and dumped, essentially, allegedly, right, this Libra coin, and absolutely wrecked a bunch of people, man. Just absolutely wrecked them. Let's see if Libra is even on any exchanges. Yeah. That's the classic rug pull chart, man. I mean, rug, pumped it up again, rug, pumped it up again, rug. And then you feel bad for all the poor souls that are buying down here, man. Damn, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? So anyways, the fact that we already saw kind of all the scrutiny and stuff that happened whenever Trump launched his coin and did his thing with Trump coin, and how people feel about it. And you can feel however you want to feel about it, and that's fine. But we saw all that, and people using their influence. Trump's one of the most influential people in the entire world, launches a meme coin, then his wife launches a meme coin, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? So why are presidents tweeting about meme coins, right? Why are presidents launching meme coins? Why are we doing any of this stuff? I don't know, man. So kind of as much as it is what it is, dude. Whatever happens to this guy is, he probably deserves it. I can't say that for sure, for certain, but like whatever happens to this guy, if he really did do that and he really did like almost like knowingly pump and dump it, he deserves what's going to happen to him or what's coming to him. And, it is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how this plays out. But one thing I can say is that whenever you're featured on Coffeezilla, it's probably not from doing something good is all I'm saying. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how everything shakes out with the market right now as it sits. We are down here by the 200 moving average on the 1 hour chart. We are bouncing from it. We did lose the 50. We did lose these two moving averages, which are the 9 and the 20. We bounced from the 100. We kind of came within spitting distance of it. And, 96.5 or 96.4 is pretty much the line in the sand right now at the 0.5 fib. Can you come all the way down here to 95.7? Yeah, but do you want to? Not really, because then you're setting like lower lows. You're taking out all these lows, right? As it sits right now, you haven't taken out this low. Right? You have taken out this low. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but, you need to see if you want to see long-term bullish nature, which is what I'm calling for in my stream that we'll be doing in, 40 minutes from now. If you really do want to see Bitcoin going back up to that like 100,000, 102 range, you got to catch a nice bounce here. Like you got to schoolboy Drew this bad boy and you got to catch a nice bounce. And it looks like RSI is trying to turn around. Your signal line is way, 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 way up here. So it is trending very, very down, right? So if you can get RSI to do that, cross the signal line, go back upwards, then it is looking better, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually going to, pump up is my point. There's no guarantees in this, right? So let's see if we can get this off of here. And then we've got, your stochastics, which are super oversold right now. So yeah, we'll see. And it's, it's trying its best to put in a bottoming tail here, which is, what this candle is right here. This would be a bottoming tail, so long as it's a pretty decent sized candle. But I mean, this candle's already taken up half of the volume of the previous two candles, and it's only 1/3 of the way through this candle. This is an hourly candle, right? So, I mean, it is catching here to a certain extent, but obviously you want to see it. Dude, did I really only put in a 0.01 order here? Let me check my order history. No, I put in 0.11. Whoops. Okay, whatever. But yeah, you do want to see a nice bounce here, especially going into the weekend, because you don't want to see this thing take its gains back and then people lose their faith over the weekend and then it just kind of just trends downwards. One token that was doing extremely well, actually, that I wanted to show people, which is wonderful news for us, is right here. Where's it? Can't find it. Where's that? There it is. Look at this bad boy. I mean, this thing went all the way up to almost $1. Then obviously, Bitcoin came in and did what Bitcoin did. Bybit, screwed everybody basically. Came down to 83 cents. Now it's sitting just above that, probably 85 cents, something like that. So, I mean, a 4x from here is its all-time high, right? Same thing with ETH. You got a 2x from ETH is the all-time high. I think a 4x from here, 5x from here is the all-time high on Avalanche and stuff like that. So is altcoin season here? Not yet, in my opinion, but is altcoin season pending? I do believe that it is. So there are going to be buying opportunities here, but I don't necessarily know. I mean, we have to see how the charts play out here first. I don't necessarily know if you're going to get your buying opportunity right this second, because you need to see if Bitcoin keeps trending up, because it did just break market structure to the upside now, where it is trending upwards, right? We'll need to see what happens there. And actually, I want to see just really quickly before we get off of here. Yeah, I mean, you do have kind of like a down or an upward trending parallel that could keep you moving upwards, but you know, your support is going to be down here, right? Your support is going to be at like 96.2, something like that. So, I mean, that's not a horrible support to have, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens over the weekend, but you know, we definitely need to see a pump up. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Richard 4 says, well, I'm stuck fiat mining and driving to locations. Yeah, Sol was at 177. Dude, I mean, it's been down about 10% for you right now, if that's the case. My title. Skip to the Happy Friday Pie Day. Enjoy your Pie Day. More wings. Yeah, Larry likes wings. Yeah. We'll see what happens over the weekend. Nothing has changed for Wolfer. We're still doing the same thing. We're still like nothing has changed, man. We're just going to continue essentially playing the game, man. We're going to do what we need to do. And we got to wait for altcoin season, man, just like everybody else. The world eagerly waits, and so do the Wolfers. So with that being said, hopefully I will see you in the next stream, obviously next week. But hopefully I will see you on the stream where we're about to do some live technical analysis here in about 35 minutes. So with that being said, everybody have a good, let me switch my scene. Look how good I'm getting at streaming. Hashtag Friday Pie Day with your beautiful families. I appreciate you all for showing up. I will see you in the next stream. Peace.